Hi, this video is all about how to stop chocolate cravings, and this last week I've had some very unusual experiences with my cravings that have made me realise how I am managing to overcome them without even realising it. Now I come from a history where like when I was a teenager I could easily eat 5 bars of chocolate in a day. I used to binge on it, and it's always been a bit of a problem for me. But this week some very strange things happened. I'll just tell you. Tuesday I was in the supermarket, and quite often if I see chocolate then I crave it. So I saw it and I bought it and I ate it. Then I went to another shop and I saw it and I bought it and I ate it. So Tuesday afternoon I was feeling pretty weak and pretty rubbish about my ability to control my cravings. Then a really strange thing happened. That evening I was out at a kind of an event, and I was a guest, and they were welcoming guests by offering them chocolate, and there were all these small bags of chocolate on the side, and they said, please help yourself. And very strange, I looked at the chocolate and I thought, no interest, I've got no interest. And I was very surprised, because what normally happens if I have a bad afternoon where I've gone and had chocolate twice, then usually that sets me off maybe 2 or 3 days of just complete lack of self-control. That was really strange. Then Friday morning I was at the petrol station. Again, it's like the supermarket. See the chocolate, buy it, eat it. But what happened, although I did buy it, I couldn't stop myself buying it. I actually threw half of the bar in the bin. I have done this before. I don't do it as much as I'd like to, but what really struck me was how easy it was to just throw half of it in the bin. And then the next day, Saturday, I was at like a family event with my kids, and there was a lot of standing around watching my son on the trampoline, and of course there was chocolate cake and things like that there, and I kept thinking, oh, go on, you can have some. I always have this voice saying, go on, you can have some, go on, go on. And I kept saying, okay, but when it came down to it, I actually couldn't be bothered to go and buy any chocolate cake. So yeah, very surprising week, which was full of, times when I felt rubbish and had no control, and other times when it just, self-control came to me naturally. And what struck me is that 2 separate processes have happened this week, which have never happened before. And the first is the process of your day-to-day kind of challenges with seeing chocolate, wanting it, how do you deal with it, and more often than not you give in and you lose. If you see it as a battle, then you lose, and you feel like you're actually not getting anywhere, and you feel like all your efforts are really ineffective. Okay, so that happened in the supermarket, and then at the same time what's happened is that I am starting to naturally have control, kind of relaxed control over my eating, whereby I just don't even have the craving. And what the important thing I think to say is that while you're having those day-to-day challenges, you don't feel like you're making any progress. And I've felt like this all this year really, but in actual fact you are making progress, and it's just a case of you have to keep going at it, and sometimes it is 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So that's a really important thing to keep in mind. Underneath this video I will write about the processes I've seen, that the long-term things that I've been doing that have led to those 2 occasions this week where I just thought, no, not even interested. So I hope you read on, and I hope this video has been really helpful. Thanks.